Hello everyone. I hope you are all fine at home and be at home, be safe. So today we are going to start a new poem, that is The Cloud. This poem is for memorization. Memorize 8 lines from here to here, and this is a very good poem. Okay, so this is written by P.B. Shelley, that is Percy by Shelley. So they have not given about the poet, but we'll see the beautiful poem. So you have seen the clouds, right? So clouds are the gift of nature. Because of clouds we get the rain. They wander at their will in the sky. So clouds will be at sky, and they can move wherever they want. Okay, wherever they will. Wander means move here and there without any direction. Will means wish. Okay, so the clouds can move anywhere in the sky according to their wish. So there are different kinds of clouds, that is nimbus, stratus and cumulus. These are the types of clouds, the names of different clouds. Generally, they form over the seas and transform themselves into raindrops or hailstones depending upon the wind pattern. So, how clouds are formed? So, clouds are formed. See, our Earth is 75% filled with water. Only about 20 to 25% is the Earth, right? So, the seas, compare the seas. Okay, there will be some when the sun is radiating the sun rays, so all that light rays will fall on the water, right? So the water will become hot. Okay, so because of that sun rays falling on the seas, the water will become warm, and as a result that warm water will give the vapors. So when you warm the water on the stove, after some time you can see the vapors, right? So these vapors will form the cloud. So when these clouds bombard with the solid surfaces with another cloud, they will start to rain. So this is the process of formation of clouds. Okay, the sun rays will fall on the seas, because of which the water will become warm, and then it will evaporate in nature. So it will evaporate to form the clouds. So when these clouds come in contact with the cool surface solid area, so then it will bombard and give the rain, which again will fall into the seas, oceans, and wherever the portion the clouds are, then again the same recycling process occurs. So this clouds will form based on the they will raindrops or hailstones. Hailstones means the ice, white color ice you have seen in the Manali, Kashmir, and other foreign Switzerland, other foreign countries which are cold enough, right? That white color snow structure. So how they will form? Even they will form because likewise the clouds with respect to the wind pattern. Now, can we imagine our life without clouds and rain? No, right? If we do not get rain, then there will be scarcity of water. Then our plants will not grow properly. If plants do not grow, then they will not give fruits and vegetables. If they do not give fruits and vegetables, we cannot take up the nutritious food. If we are not eating the nutritious food, then our health will be affected. If our health is affected, then the whole humankind will be affected. So therefore clouds are very important to fall the rain, and rain is important for the living things on the earth. So this is all about the formation of cloud. Now let us understand the poem written by P.B. Shelley. I'll read the poem once. I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers from the seas and the streams. I bear light shade for the leaves when laid in their noonday dreams. From my wings are shaken the dews that waken the sweet buds every one when rocked to rest on their mother's breast as she dances about the sun. I wield the flail of the lashing hail and whiten the green plains under. and then again I dissolve it in rain, and laugh as I pass in thunder. I'm the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the ocean and shores. I change, but I cannot die. For after the rain, when with never a stain, the pavilion of heaven is bare, and the winds and sunbeams with their convex gleams build up the blue dome of air. I silently laugh at my own cenotaph, and out of the caverns of rain, like a child from the womb, like a ghost from the tomb, I arise and unbuild it again. Percy Bysshe Shelley. So, this is a beautiful poem. Let us understand by the paragraphs. I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers. So, who is I here? I is cloud. Cloud is saying that it will bring shower for the thirsting flowers. Flowers will be without water, how the flowers will become, right? So when it will rain, or when you put water to the plant or the flower, it will become happy, its health will become good, right? So therefore clouds are saying that I bring the showers, I'll put the water on the thirsty flowers. Thirsty means the without water. So if you put water, the flowers will become happy. From the seas and the streams. So how, from where it is going to give the water to flowers? From the seas and the streams. Streams are nothing but the narrow rivers. Okay, so from how it will give the water to flowers from seas and streams is so because of the evaporation process, as I explained above. Okay, so from the seas and streams it will catch up the water and form a cloud, and when it will rain, and it will rain on the plants, the flowers become fulfilled. I bear light shade for the leaves when laid in their noonday dreams. So what cloud is saying? Cloud is carrying the light shade. Okay, so imagine that you are walking in the summer. Okay, afternoon, it is too much shade, too much sun. Okay, we will feel hot, right? So but when the clouds come, we feel very cool. So clouds are saying that I will give the coolness to the leaves. Okay, so I will give the shade to the leaves and plants and other animals when they are in the noonday dreams, when it is afternoon. So I will give the shade to them. From my wings are shaken the dews that waken. So you might have seen the dews. Okay, dew means see, you early morning you go to the plants, on the leaves you see the small tiny drops of water. Okay, that are called as the dews. So from the clouds wings, it will give you. So go to the to the plant in the early morning. So on the leaves there will be moisture, and also the tiny raindrops that are formed because of the clouds itself. Okay, it will give is moisture to the plant. So when you shake the plant, then you can see the water. The sweet buds everyone when rocked to rest on their mother's breast. So when that plant is shaken, that water will, raindrops, the dews will fall, and likewise the plant will get up. Okay, so they are imagining like how if a human is sleeping, and if you put water on them, they will get up so early, no, like that they will get up. And then the sweet buds are nothing but the flowers which are immature. So before forming the flower, it will be a small bud like structure, small one. It will not flowers, the petals will not be out, only this kind of thing will be there, no, that is called as a buds. So these sweet buds will become happy. Okay, why they become happy? When they shake the plant, the water is falling, they are happy, and it is like a rock means. So for small babies, if they cry, the mothers will take up and rock, no, they will take forth and back. So that motion is called as the rocked. So the sweet buds are flowers are feeling as the rocked. and she dances about the sun. So in that cloudy cool atmosphere, when the light rays will fall on such plant or flower, then it will become happy, and then the flowers will start to dance. I feel the flail of the lashing hail and whiten the green plains under, and then again I dissolve it in rain and laugh as I pass in thunder. So clouds are saying that to fall, that to make its water fall on the earth, it is using, wheel means use, okay, flail means wooden tool. Okay, so for example, if we want to take something from the pan, we will take spoon and then we'll fill it in the plate, in our plate, right? So like that the clouds are using the wooden tool like structure, imaginary. Okay, so the cloud is saying that I am using a wooden tool structure having a handle. So from that I am putting the frozen raindrops. Hail means frozen raindrops which fall as the ice balls. So you might have seen in movies or something, the suddenly the snow will start to come. Okay, so that even ice drops, ice balls will also fall. So frozen ice balls will fall. So the cloud is saying that I am putting the water in the form by taking the spoon and whiten the green plains under. So what it is doing, so if the snow is falling on the green flowers, it will all become white, right? So cloud is saying that to the green plains, green land. Okay, so green plants, I'll fall the ice, I'll make the flow of snow so that it will all become white, and then again I dissolve it in rain. So once the ice and snow is fallen on the green plants, they will become white. Then after some time, because of the temperature, it will become melt, the ice will melt when you keep outside, no? So like that it will dissolve. Dissolve means melt. So the ice falling from the clouds will dissolve and it will become the water. Okay, and laugh as I pass in thunder. So so when the thunder is there, so it will make a huge noise, no? So that noise is compared to the laughter of the cloud. So when the cloud will hit each other, then it will become the thunder and it will make a huge sound. So for that the clouds are saying that I laugh when I meet the other clouds. So I am the daughter of earth and water. Cloud is saying that cloud is the daughter of earth and water. See, on earth it will fall the rain which is accumulated by it, and water from the seas, streams, it will take up the water, again give back to the earth itself. So the clouds are saying that I am the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. Nursling means the, for small babies they will hire maids or nurse, no, to look after. So clouds are saying that sky is my look after, my maid. Okay, sky will look after me, because after taking the water from the vapors from the earth, and it will water from the earth and it will fall on the earth itself, but who is and they will stay in sky, no? So who is taking care of the clouds? Sky is taking care. So therefore clouds are saying that who is looking after bringing about them? The sky is looking after them. I pass through the pores of the oceans and shores. I change, but I cannot die. So, where all it will go to the oceans, to the shores, everywhere, wherever they want. Sky, in the sky, the clouds, wherever they want, they can move. So, where all they go to the oceans, they go to the shores. They change, but they do not die. Change in the sense, see, first they will become vapors, they are in vapor state, then in the cloud they will become the cloud, and then they will fall. Okay, while falling they will be in the form of liquid. So from vapor to liquid they will become. So cloud is saying that I change my state of matter, but I cannot die. So it is not dying, it is never dead. For after the rain when with never a stain. So you have seen the sky before rain, it will become reddish, sometimes bluish, and sometimes it will become black. Okay, so after the rain when you see observe the sky, it will be clear, it will be clean dark color, it will be clear, there will be no marks in the sun, there will be no clouds. Clouds only will form the rain, no. So after rain there will be no mark. The pavilion of heaven is bare. So it pavilion of heaven is bare means, so when the clouds when beautiful white color clouds are there in the blue sky, how it will be, it will be like heaven, no. So after the rain it will become empty. So the poet is comparing that sky moment to the heaven, that after the rainfall the heaven will become empty, and the winds and sunbeams with their convex gleams. So after that the winds, the before the rain and after the rain the winds will blow, no, that will make the beautiful atmosphere. And also the sunbeams, what it has, it has the sunbeams in the sense that after the rain if the sun will come we will feel warmth, no. So that is the beauty of the nature, that it will give both the coolness and the warmth to the living beings. Build up the blue dome of air. So because before the rain, so blue colored clouds you can see, right? I silently laugh at my own cenotaph. Okay, the clouds are saying that they will silently laugh at the cenotaph means, so these cenotaph means the monument which is given to the soldiers who are dead at war. Okay, honor give to the soldiers. So the cloud is saying that he is laughing at the honor he is getting. Okay, so even cloud have to become rain, right? They have to change their state. So the clouds, the poet is comparing that moment to the honored. Okay, so clouds are becoming honored and they are laughing at it. And out of the caverns of rain, so how clouds will be there, and they will, when they become when they change their matter to liquid, so they will fall as the caves of the rain, so much water they will pour on the land. How pure it will be, it will be like a child from the womb. Okay, so they will be as a pure baby, as a just now newborn baby will be there, no, the pure one. So like that it will be like a ghost from the tomb. So the it is, see, this is the simile, like a child is a simile, like a ghost is a simile. Okay, figure of speech. The cloud is a bodiless thing which is compared to the child and the ghost. And I arise and unbuild it again. So again after the rainfall they will go into the sea, and again I arise, clouds will arise. How they will arise? The sun rays will fall on the seas, and then they will the sea water will become warm, and then it will evaporate, and then they will form the clouds. And unbuild means the clouds will become liquid, that is they will fall in the form of rainfall it again. So again and again that circle will be going on. So this is the beautiful poem written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. You have to memorize it, at least 8 lines you memorize.